Russia is a terrorist state.
Russia is a terrorist state.
Stop Russia, stop the war.
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 Arm Ukraine as you promised.
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 Arms keep peace. This is a very important point to put to the whole world, to speak it, for people to listen. Because many people have forgotten how wars are fought, and even more have forgotten how wars are won. Spoiler alert, you can't win a war with kind words of appeasement and condemnation, at least if it's just verbal condemnation. That condemnation is meaningless if there is nothing to back it up. And there are things to back it up right now. The sanctions are starting to hit home for real now. Turkey has suspended cooperation with Russia because of the threat of secondary sanctions. The same can be said about China and India. Slowly but surely the noose is tightening, and the Russian people need to see the writing on the wall. They have the choice to stand with Putin and to fall with Putin, or to oppose Putin, cut their losses, and save whatever little dignity they have left in order to have a better future. That is the choice that every single Russian in the world has to make. To support a dying tyranny, a rotten wound that has been killing Russia for years now, or to support a better world and to remove this disease that we call the Russian terrorist regime once and for all. That, my friends, is the future that we all want. That is a better future for all of humanity and for the Russian people themselves. Let's not forget about that. Because unfortunately, genocide has been perpetrated many times in the past by the Russian terrorist regime. And they will perpetrate it again and again if they feel like there will be no consequence for it. That is the future that we want to avoid the most. And the Ukrainian people never wanted to do any harm to the Russians. We never wanted, and even now, after all the crimes committed against us, when Ukraine wins, there will not be a genocide. But there will be consequence. There will be justice. And there must be payback for what the Russian terrorist regime has done in the past. They must change. They will have to change. That is not negotiable. When Nazi Germany lost World War II, we did not start negotiating with them about their ideology. We did not try to gradually change their ways. No. We erased any possibility for a Nazi regime coming back. And that's exactly what will be done to Russia also. That is the only way, my friends. The only way to finally remove this rot from the world and allow humanity to live in a better world that we will create with our actions. And the Russian people are part of that humanity. They are part of that better future. But they must start moving, or else the very regime that they're defending is going to make them undone. You can't keep supporting a cause that makes you drive off a cliff and die. That is the same situation with the Russians. Putin is cannibalizing the Russian economy. He's cannibalizing everything about the Russian state. And that is one of the reasons why he must be stopped by the Russian people first and foremost. The Iranian people are a good example of resistance against oppression. They've had huge rallies against the terrorist Ayatollah regime in order to stop their ways and in order to move Iran into a better future. The terrorist Ayatollahs are a plague for Iran, and it's good that the Iranian people are opposing them. Stop Russia, stop the war! Stop Russia, stop the war! Stop Russia, stop the war! Help Ukraine, protect peace!
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 My friends, let's all look up and let's notice what's going on. The British flags are being pulled down. I was told that potentially this could mean that somebody important has died in the House of Parliament. I know we have done it already, and obviously we will not have any more music. But in respect for the person who has passed away, let us make a minute of silence once again. Thank you. Thank you, Britain.
Thank you, Britain!
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 My friends, we still have some time before the end of our rally. But perhaps as a sign of respect, we should start, packing up our flags already. We will not put any music on today because we respect the great people of Great Britain. And when they mourn, we will mourn also. Let that be known to the whole world. Because we remember the good that was done to us, and we remember the evil that the Russian terrorist regime has done also. And we will stand with anybody who stands with us to oppose this evil. So for today, my friends, we will end our rally slightly before our predicted time. But once again, thank you all very much for coming here, and we will see you next time. Slava Ukraini! Slava нації! Україна! 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 Героям України тричі! Thank you.
No, someone passed the car, I think. That's what I could see. I think
And now we will end our rally with Ukrainian music.
Ще не вмерла України ні слава, ні воля. Ще нам, браття українці, усміхнеться доля. Згинуть наші вороженьки, як роса на сонці, запанує твоїх сторонці, душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду.
Слава Україні! Слава нації! Україна! Нашим захисникам тричі! Слава! 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 Дякую, все буде Україна!